Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your boy dyoungdrift. I'm back at another video. Okay, today we're gonna be talking about Bad vs. Wild on the episode 6. Y'all gonna see in the title. This is One More Chance Season 1 versus One More Chance Season 2. Right off top, I felt like this episode could have been way better. Like, we've been gypped. They had the potential to have a good ass episode this go around. Like, the same way y'all had Baddies versus BGC, y'all should have did that for this episode as well. Like, the same exact games, because we only had 2 games this episode. So, yeah, I guess let's get right into it. Okay, so they brought back Yummy. She was looking good. Believable. She had on this brown wig. I guess it wasn't bad, but I think she looked better with her hair slick back and like with her black original hair. And yeah, they brought back Mangina. I'm so confused on why they brought back Plastica, but surprisingly, from the dead, she is back. And then she have like a sidekick with her as well. I can't think of the sidekick name. I don't think it was the grandma was the sidekick, but she had a sidekick. Like, it was 2 of them. It was Plastica and another one. So, anyways, we got Plastica, and I guess she entertainment. You know, her personality is her, that's just Plastica. Special K, I was wondering how she gonna act. Cause you know she be acting up when it come down to chance. They also had Beady Beats, and she looked refreshed. Like, she had her weave in, looked like she done took a shower. Like, no shade, but the weave was given for her. Like, she looked good. Overall, I was happy to see One More Chance girls back on screen. It's like it brings back this refreshing original feel. Like, this what started Zeus. This in the cabaret is what started Zeus. You know, all was missing was Rolly. And Chance. Like, this was the originality. This is what we started with, okay? They had Team Wild. Yoda looked good. Yoda looked good. Biggie Smalls and Stoney again. Like, ain't this like their 3rd time being on Bad vs. Wild? They had Soldier Girl. They should have brought in Rolly for Wop Wop, but they had Wop Wop, and she was the only one like that stuck out. As far as like looked out of place out of the Fab 5 of them. Then they had Wop Wop plus Wop Wop. So yeah, it looked like Yoda the whole squad was there, so I expected them to win because the chemistry and everything. However, they won off some BS, and I'm gonna get to that at the end of this video. Like, they won very much off some BS. Like, yeah. Mangina came out the truck like walking and strutting like he's a star and all that good stuff. I need to see him on the show with like Joe's SoCal Barbie. I want to see him with the trans and see like what's the interactions like. Like, that would be interesting. I want to see if he gonna still be the baddest when it come down to other boys like him. And he was supposed to have a show like with Erica, Lucci V, and Amber. But I guess the show got scrapped or something. Yeah, I have to check their profiles for that. But another thing is, I'm sick of this announcer announcing all the girls' name come out. It done got old. Like, ever since last episode, I've been over it. Like, the announcer is just, I'm just really over it. Unbelievable is still soft spoken, which is cute. They brought out Matt Cash out again. He performed at the reunion. And he performed his song, let me tell you about it better. Hey, throw it back, hey, throw it back. Now, I got the song on my library. I got the song on my playlist. I can't even lie to y'all. Like, that song just be hidden. Like, it's a bop for me. And they had this girl like Soldier Girl in the crowd. Like, yeah, so after that, then they're bringing out Jane Alexis. And I'm like, y'all got 2 performances? And Jane Alexis came out there talking about, I got a big head. Girl, what? What? And honestly, I forgot all about her. Krishan gone. Blueface gone. I'm just so glad they're gone. I like Blueface though. But I wonder when he come out of jail, is he gonna be back on the same BS and Krishan gonna do the same BS? Like, I'm glad we have this like this peace period with Krishan and Blueface. Hopefully this can last forever, for a lifetime. You know, this whole love triangle saga can be done with. Jane Alexis, it seemed like she fell off. she doesn't have no stage presence. She isn't hyped like the crowd was hyper than her. It sounded like Blueface wrote her song too. Special K had on a good like bad side outfit. Like that was the first time I seen like it cut up with the shorts and the shirt with the pink outline around it and the sparkly and stuff. She looked really good. Plastica, she said her attorney made sure she didn't sign an NDA, so she's back. Okay. They got Wop Wop coming out with this sign talking about y'all don't stand a chance. And she just looks so out of place. Like, poor Wop Wop. I feel like Chance should have been in the crowd, like I said. I could have sworn I was going to play Shake Something, but they ended up playing this game called Junk in Your Trunk, which was the first game. Basically where they have 10 ping pong balls like attached to them and they have to like twerk to get the balls out the box. Plastica could not twerk, but she managed to win. Yodel ended up cheating using her hand, so she got disqualified. Bad had 1 point, Wild had 0. So next game they played Keep It a Stack. It wasn't all that, y'all. Believable X was in the crowd, and it's interesting, like the man that she chose because he was like kind of, I think he was white and like dressed old pretty much, and he looked older, so it just seemed like she wants to date Chance for the exposure and to get on TV pretty much. Like that's what I got from that. Wop Wop says she had 3 surgeries. She was scared to confess that, and you still big. You like a BBL big girl. Like you got the big girl BBL. Like you still big. Like you in the same boat as Rolly pretty much. Like what? Big ass B2Bs. Is it true that someone on their team has, I'm assuming, like AIDS allegedly because they bleeped it out? And Mangina, him and Yodel ended up getting into it, so they ended up running up to the stacks and was like, they had to ask their questions. Mangina was like, is it true that your baby dad in the crowd? And he is here to see Yummy. And Yodel was like, let's ask him. So it was Yodel's turn, and they bleeped out what she said as well. And at this point, I'm like, how many times are they going to bleep out what they're saying? Like, we can't even understand what's going on. But I did catch what was really going on. Like, it was something with Yummy Baby not looking like Chance, allegedly. And Mangina obviously been talking crap about Yummy and she on the same team as him. And that's what Team Wild was calling Mangina out for. Yasmin or Yummy, she was just being like calm and pretty. She wasn't saying nothing as usual. Like, that's Yummy for you. She like sneaky, like sneaky and conniving. Like, that's what I get from Yummy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. She cute, but she devious. Like, Soulja Girl ended up stepping up, asking Yasmin why she's blocked. Because Chance wanted to F with me and not you no more, or is it because of a Who Wore a Better post on like one of the T pages or whatever? Yasmin said it was just too much BS going on. It was because of that Who Wore a Better post and You're a Pretty Girl, you know, being unproblematic. Stoney asked Special K why she didn't get the top of her teeth done. And as y'all know, that went viral. Like, Special K only had the top of her teeth done, not the bottom. And Special K was like, oh, the bottom fell out or something like that. And how her veneers are resin, and Sony was like, you ain't got porcelain? She was like, no, I got resin, but veneers are veneers. And I'm guessing like she was calling resin cheap pretty much. So what I wanted for more, like the games I wanted for the girls was like Tug of War, the bingo game, you know, like the same games that Baddies vs BGC had. Also Smalls as Mangina, do he be sucking and can, you know, the football players, and he said don't come in as he should. Now, keep in mind, they only played 2 games. And the Bad vs. Wild, it was like 1-0. They just played the second game. We don't have a point for that game yet. But then they wrap it up like Big Ant raises the belt up, and he turns to the crowd, which I hate. He turns to the crowd again, and he asks, who do y'all think won? Literally, he tells the crowd, make noise if y'all think Team Wild won. No noise. Make noise if y'all think Team Bad won. No noise. It was like very dead. And Team Wild was like, throw up y'all twos if y'all season 2, if y'all season 2. And a couple people in the crowd had up their twos. So they automatically gave the game to Team Wild. Was like, y'all the winners. What? Like what? If Team Wild would have won that, what's it called? Keep it a stat game, it would have been 1-1. If Team Bad would have won that Keep It Stat game, it would have been 2-0. Either way it goes, Team Wild did not take the lead, so I'm confused on how they won. And I'm just really over it because it's janky as ever. It's janky as hell. Like, it's supposed to be 1-1. Like, they're supposed to play a third game or a tiebreak game or something. But they didn't even do that. They went based off 4 people holding up 2s in the crowd. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, they turned to the crowd and then ended up being drama at the end. Mangina was like, you can't even fight your dude back, but you're trying to fight me or whatever. And the girls get a whiff of that, so it gets serious. So Yoda Latrosse runs up on Mangina, and her dude comes on stage. And Yoda was like, you want your homegirls? I'll fight one of your homegirls. And that was the end of that. They had this dude that looked like Travis Scott in the crowd with an orange shirt on, and he just had a straight face throughout the whole episode. Jada Alexis performs Barbie, and it just didn't give energy for me. It didn't give energy for me. However, she did move a little bit, but too bad the girl fell off. But this is my review for Bad vs. Wild. I don't know what episode this is, but yeah, I do reviews. I'm finna do this Baddies Caribbean reaction. So it's your boy dyoungdrift, and I'm out here. Make sure y'all subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.